Hello everyone. Okay, back on my birthday kick here. I was gonna make a birthday card, and you guys know I love this set for using with the sequins, the flippin' sequins. You can get this from Inky Antics, but I thought, you know what? I picked up these little fake, what do you call these? Sprinkles from Brutus Monroe at the show, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool to make a card and fill it with sprinkles? So that's what we're gonna do. So this is a pretty large stamp, so this is gonna end up being like a 5x7 card. So the first thing I need to do is stamp my image out, and this is on some Nina Solar White. Whoa. I probably should put it in the Misty. Let's do that. Just because, like I said, it's a big stamp. And then I will cut this down to the proper size. But for right now, not even going to fit in here without me cutting it down. No, we got to go to the original Misty, the big Misty. Okay. You know what? I got my Tim Holtz trimmer. Tim Holtz. We'll just use this. I'm not having a very good start here, am I? Just kind of like all over the place. Come on, Nance, get it together. All right, so we're going to flip this to the clear side. It says clear right there, so there's a little hair in there. That's okay. And I want to make sure that I have enough room. So this is going to be 5x7. That I can cut out the center there and be able to put some foam adhesive tape on there. So I'm kind of centering this. It's 7 inches long and 5 inches wide. Right about there. And I think I'm going to try coloring with my alcohol markers, Copic markers, whatever you want to call them. There's a little air bubble in my stamp there. And I'm going to use the Brutus Monroe Raven Surface ink. So you can get the ink and the sprinkles from Brutus Monroe. Okay, yeah, a little bit more in our little doggy, because the ice cream part will be cut out, because that's going to be our shaker. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's take that out. Let's wipe this off. Now you can do your coloring first, you can do your cutting first, whatever your personal preference is. I think I want to cut this down the size real quick. So I know I want to do 5. 7. And actually, I'm going to make it a quarter shy of that, just so I can have a little border. So we'll make this 4 3/4. Just so we can have a little background border. Perfect. Do some really, really quick alcohol marker coloring here. This is YR24. I just imagine that this is a sugar cone. What do you call that? Waffle cone? I haven't had a good ice cream cone in a while. Might have to take the kids out and get some. So I'm going to do my first layer all in that. Okay. I'll leave that out as our first layer. Then we need another shade darker, which let's see here, E35. Let's see if this is darker. Yep. All right, so all I'm going to do here is basically follow the lines on the cone. Also going to kind of feather in the outside here. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the, what's it called, YR24 and blend all of that back out. Hopefully blend it out. Okay, that looks pretty good. And for some reason, I don't know why, every time I see this puppy, I feel like he just has to be gray. Grab my gray markers from Arteza. I want the warm grays, so let's start with a lighter gray. And I like this fine tip on here. This is A753, which is stone gray. Like I said, I don't know why, but every time I see this dog, I just feel like he has to be gray. Like, to me, in my mind, he's a gray puppy. Maybe because the the ice cream cone is brown, so I don't want my dog to be brown, but I could have left him white. All right, so I'm going to color this all over as his base coloring. And then we'll go in and add some shadows. And remember, when you color with alcohol markers, it always looks like a hot mess until you get your second, third layers in and blend it all out, and then it looks way better. 754 is the next color. This is called, can't see it, Fossil Gray. And here I'm just going to do a little bit under his ears. Whoa, bless me. A little under his neck here. A little bit under his arm, into his belly, under his foot, back of his tail. And we're going to go back in with this one. This is the lighter one, and again, blend all of that in. I'm using the broad tip because I'm lazy and I want to kind of color this pretty quickly. I guess his nose can be colored in because I'm going to do that in black. A little bit more with the darker, just in those same areas. Okay, he's so cute. All right, we need to do a little bit on his nose. Lava gray. Okay, he's done. Ice cream cone's done. That is the hardest part of this whole thing, is doing that. I do want to do a little shadowing on the ground here, so let me get some lighter grays. Rain Gray A633. We'll see how this turns out. That's good. I'm just going to kind of do the whole floor with this. Dog is delivering our fun, fruity ice cream. Okay, we have to make a big card base for this. I am just going to grab some heavy-duty black cardstock. Uh-oh, got to hurry up. My battery's dying, it says. I hope it didn't cut out the film there. Maybe I'll just do the shaker part quick before my battery dies on you guys. Okay, so we're going to line up our ice cream cone. Some tape on there. We're going to cut that out. And I would normally have a card base made up and ready to go, but for time's sake, because the battery is dying, we're not going to do that. Okay. That's the post-it tape ripping, no big deal. Okay, so then on the back side here, we need to build up the back. I'm going to use these strips from Stampin' Up. We're going to grab a piece of acetate. I just save little random pieces of acetate It's going to fit in there perfectly. We're going to glue that down. That's a perfect fit. Now I like to kind of follow the shape of the image. These little Stampin' Up! Strips make it super easy. And wherever there is a joint, I like to kind of go around and overlap that, so that way we don't have any pieces that kind of escape. Then you're going to take the same foam and you're going to go around your card, because we don't want the card to be saggy anywhere. So we put these down here, and of course, if you wanted a sentiment, you would have stamped your sentiment on there, which I totally forgot to do. Now, okay, so now that we have everything up there, let's see if I can get a card together in under 10 minutes before the camera dies on us. So what you want to do is cut your card to, this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and our big trimmer out, and we want to cut it down to 10 inches wide by 7 inches long. So it's a 5 by 7 card. And we would properly score it in the middle as the trimmer falls on the floor. We would not do this scoring because this is terrible, but again, we are in crunch for time here. And at that point, if you wanted pretty paper, what is that? Something transferred over. Clearly, Nancy's going to be stamping a sentiment and covering that up. I don't know what that is. It transferred over from something. That transferred over from something too. All right, let's just do this. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? It's really going to suck if I get all of this off and then go to put it together and then camera dies. So to fix the front, I will stamp a sentiment on a separate piece of paper, glue it on the bottom there. Where I messed up. I don't know where that ink came from. Did I get all these off? Okay, now if the papers were the same size, meaning our card and our background, our front piece and our background, then you could just stick it, you could turn the card upside down, but because they're different sizes, I can't do that. So what I need to do is kind of eyeball where my sprinkles need to go. One thing a lot of people like to do is anti-static tool around the inside here so that it doesn't stick to the inside of the tape. Some people like to anti-static here so that way your sequins or whatever you're going to put in there, again, don't stick all over the place. I have never used these before, so I don't know how much they're going to roll around and make a mess. I want to put quite a bit in our little ice cream there. I do like to flatten them out so that they don't pop up when I'm putting my foam tape on there. Let's see how this goes. Always press down in the middle there. Oh, I think that's under the foam tape there. And then we have this little piece of Post-it tape stuck in here. Come on. Really, Post-it tape, you're supposed to be easy to come off. Come on. All right, so I would fix that. Stamp out a happy birthday like I have here. Put that down there, a tinier one, not a big one like that. And then this is a fairly large card, so I probably would not mail this card. This is one of those hand delivery cards. Again, just because it's so big. Now, if I had used the flippin' sequins in it, then you could mail it easily. I do think some of those ice cream pieces are under there, but you guys get the idea. There is our birthday card using sprinkles from Brutus Monroe. I will link everything. Yeah, I will lick this ice cream. I will link everything down in the description for you below. What I'll probably do is also glue some of those on the outside just to make it look even cuter. But there you go. If you have any questions, post them down below. I'm sorry I'm rushing. Like I said, the camera said it's about to die. So I wanted just to give you guys an idea. And I'll fix that little boo-boo. And there we go. So the stamp and the die are from Inky Antics. Again, they were designed to be used with the Flippin' Mermaids system. The ink that I used and the sprinkles are from Brutus Monroe. I will link those for you guys as well. Any questions or comments, post them down below. Everything will be in the description. If you like this video, I always appreciate your thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you click the subscribe button and the notification, you can get notified when I post new videos. Thanks for coming along, and as always, keep on stamping. Bye, guys.